Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian, and in today's video, I'm continuing my look at classic Doctor Who, and it's been the third and fourth Doctors, and now we've finished third Doctor, and we're continuing with the fourth Doctor, and this is The Horns of Nimon from 1980. Previously, we'd had Nightmare of Eden, and the next one is Leisure Hive. This is the 17th season, and it's the fifth and final story. It's made up of 4 episodes, which were transmitted 22nd of December to the 12th of January 1980, and it's written by Anthony Reid, who was the writer of The Invasion of Time, but credited as David Agnew. It's directed by Kenny McBain, who this is the only Doctor Who story that he directed. He's a TV director and producer. The music is by, as usual, Dudley Simpson. Fantastic, as ever. We've got Tom Baker as the fourth Doctor, Lala Ward as Romana, and David Braley as the voice of K9. Graham Crowden plays Solidide. He was in If, 1968. He was in The Virgin Soldiers, 1969. Up the Chastity Belt, 1971. The Ruling Class, 1972. Oh Lucky Man, 1973. The Amazing Mr. Blunder, 1972. Hardcore, 1977. Jabberwocky, 1977. Britannia Hospital, 1982. The Brilliant Company of Wolves, 1984. Out of Africa, Meryl Streep, 1985. Calendar Girls, 2003. What a great selection of films there. Amazing. We have got Michael Osborne playing Sorak. He was in Six Wives of Henry VIII, 1970. The Man with the Golden Gun, 1974. James Bond film. Christopher Lee stars in that one. Force 10 from Navarone, 1978. And quite a few other TV series and TV films. Then we've got Malcolm Terrace as the co-pilot. He was in The First Great Train Robbery, 1978. McVicker, 1980, great film. The Plague Dogs, Douglas Adams story, 1982. Scandal, 1989. Chaplin, 1992. And Mike Bassett, England manager, 2001. Again, a lot of TV series and TV films. Then we have got Bob Hornery, who plays the pilot. He was in Britannia Hospital, 1982. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, 1985. Those are the 2 main feature films, but he's in a lot of TV series and TV films. And then we've got Janet Ellis playing Taka. Janet Ellis, of course, is well known for being a Blue Peter presenter between 1979 and 1987. She is also the mother of singer-songwriter Sophie Ellis Bextor. Yes, there we are. There we are. So, what is this story about? It's set on the planets Skonos and Krynoth. Minotaur-like aliens called the Nimons, they plot to invade Skonos by creating a tunnel in time and space linked between 2 artificial black holes. And of course, the Doctor and Lala Ward as Romana appear as usual on the scene, and they soon get involved. And I think actually what's interesting about this story is we see Romana, quite involved in the story. She's very much pushing the story, if you want to say, and we see her doing a lot more than just being a passive companion, which is good to see because Romana is very much, well, she's, as we are often reminded, as a Time Lord, she's very much intellectually equal to the Doctor, and this is good to see her very much involved, and it works well. It works really well. I think also what's interesting about this story is it is actually based on the Greek mythology story of Theseus and the Minotaur, and the creature, the Minotaur-like creature that we get. Well, we get a few of them. we get. What can you say about them? They're interesting. I think a lot of people have commented on that in this story. They're certainly interesting. But it is, in many ways, this is often pointed out as one of the low points of this era. And particularly, there's the overacting. Yes, I can see that. You can see it very much, that they're getting in there and giving these performances, these, actors, and really going over the top. And they're not being reined back by anything by the director. They're just letting them get on it and doing it. And it really shows. And I think the weakness of this story is very much that the director is not really putting their stamp on this story and just letting it go, basically. It isn't the greatest of stories, I don't think. It should be, but it's not for some reason. It doesn't seem to quite work. And it's not helped by these performances. That is why I think it has got such a bad reputation over the years. Tom Baker is Tom Baker. He's doing his best. But that's Tom Baker at this stage. He just lets go and does his own thing. And I say Romana, it's good to see her in this more predominantly sort of assertive role, if you want. And that is good, but it doesn't disguise the limitations of this story, sadly. But I enjoyed it. I mean, you can't help but enjoy anything that the Fourth Doctor is in. And, even ones that are considered, some of the worst stories, it's this one. It just seems to have that excessive amount of overacting, and it kind of spoils it a bit. But what can you say? This is what we've got. And you have to just enjoy it, and I do. I really enjoy these stories. I do love them, but I do know that this is not the best. Certainly not the best. Now, it had a VHS release in 2003. And DVD release was in 2010 in a box set called Myths and Legends, surprise, surprise. And that was with the Time Monster and Underworld. So they stuck them together, created a box set, and then we've got the DVD release. Obviously, there's no Blu-ray release yet until we get a 17th season release. But I'm sure that will come. It will. Bound to, isn't it? Yes, it is. So that's it, really. I'll just show you my DVD copy. There it is. And I'd just like to say the documentary is excellent again. Excellent documentary on here. There's inside. Lovely disc. And, of course, the sort of leaflet that you always get with some more information about the story. Love this. Fantastic. So, that's it. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and we'll let you know when I put out these videos. If you want to see the past reviews, just have a look in the playlists and you can see all the reviews I've done. But you'll see that I do lots of reviews of films and TV shows and some music as well. And if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I love to read your comments. I'll always reply. And also, if you give it a like, please give it a like. It gets it out onto YouTube so other people might enjoy it. And that's it. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.